In 2015, a man named Daniel made a decision that seemed completely insignificant. He decided to save just $10 a day. Not 100, not 1,000, just $10. His friends laughed. They said $10 won't make you rich. Enjoy your life. What's the point? And honestly, most people would have agreed with them. After all, $10 is barely enough for a meal. It's not life-changing money. It's not the kind of amount people imagine when they think about wealth. But Daniel understood something that most people never learn. Wealth is rarely built through giant decisions. It's built through small decisions repeated over a long period of time. Every morning before work, Daniel automatically transferred $10 into a separate investment account. No matter what happened, rain or shine, good month or bad month, he invested. At first, nothing changed. His account barely moved. After the first month, he had only a few $100s. After the first year, he had a few thousand. His friends continued laughing. Meanwhile, they spent money on things they couldn't even remember buying. New gadgets, expensive coffees, impulse purchases, weekend shopping trips. Daniel wasn't perfect. He enjoyed life too, but he understood the difference between spending and investing. Years passed. The gap slowly widened. One day, Daniel's friend Mike bought a luxury car. Everyone was impressed. Social media loved it. Photos received hundreds of likes. Daniel drove the same old car. People thought he lacked ambition. What they didn't know was that Daniel had quietly invested the money he could have spent upgrading his lifestyle. And that's the thing about wealth. It often looks boring while it's being built. Nobody notices the person saving money. Nobody notices the person investing. Nobody notices the person learning new skills every night. People only notice success after it becomes obvious. 5 years later, something remarkable happened. Daniel's investments began generating returns. Not because he found a magic stock. Not because he got lucky. Because time had started working for him. This is where most people misunderstand money. They think money grows because of effort alone. But the wealthy understand a secret. Money grows fastest when time joins the game. Imagine rolling a snowball down a hill. At first, it barely grows, but eventually it becomes larger and larger. That's exactly how compound growth works. Daniel's money started earning money. Then that money started earning money too. The process accelerated. Meanwhile, Mike faced a different reality. His expensive car had lost value. The gadgets he bought were outdated. The things he purchased for status had become worthless. The difference between them wasn't intelligence. It wasn't education. It wasn't luck. It was a simple habit. One invested. The other consumed. By year 7, Daniel's account had grown beyond anything his friends expected. People started asking questions. What stock did you buy? What's your secret? How did you get so lucky? Daniel always gave the same answer. There was no secret, but people didn't like that answer. Because simple answers are boring, and boring rarely goes viral. Everyone wants a shortcut, a hack, a secret formula, but wealth usually comes from consistency, not excitement. By year 10, Daniel's investments had completely transformed his financial life. For the first time, he had options, and options are what financial freedom is really about. Most people think financial freedom means buying luxury items. It doesn't. Financial freedom means being able to choose. Choosing where you work. Choosing how you spend your time. Choosing what kind of life you want to live. Money itself isn't freedom. Choices are. And money creates choices. Daniel didn't become wealthy overnight. He became wealthy one day at a time. One decision at a time. One investment at a time. The world celebrates dramatic success stories, but most real wealth is built quietly, while nobody is watching, while nobody is applauding, while nobody believes in you. That's why most people fail. They underestimate what they can achieve in 10 years, and overestimate what they can achieve in 10 days. The next decade will pass whether you prepare for it or not. The question is, when that decade ends, will you be wishing you had started? Or will you be grateful that you did? Because the difference between rich and broke often isn't one giant decision. It's thousands of small decisions, repeated consistently, every single day. And that's how Daniel became a millionaire. Not through luck, not through secrets, not through perfect timing, but through patience, discipline, and time. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe for more lessons on wealth building, money psychology, and financial freedom. And remember, the best time to start building wealth was years ago. The second best time is today.